A very happy sex change by levelling up. Appreciation Day to you all, you know what I'm talking about. And a very hearty welcome back to another Orc City besieging episode of Disciples, Dark Prophecy, the Legions of the Damned campaign. What we did in the last episode was, well, our little friend Mango leveled up. Which was marvellous, Lord Malignus, indeed, my little chubby friend. And did we get this strange little shrunken head in the last episode, or was it the one before? Anyway, we're going to have to find out what this does, which is apparently a totem. Go figure. But in this episode, what we're going to do is hopefully take the city of Ogok. In fact, I see no reason why we can't do that now. Anti-Paladin's a bit bashed, but let's go for it. Start the episode off with a bang. I would quite like to take the form of a Goblin Archer just for shits and giggles, but no. let's go with Mango. And I think we're probably going to have to concentrate our fire on the Orc at the bottom, just so the Anti-Paladin doesn't... Oh god, it's starting already. So the Anti-Paladin doesn't... Oh, for crying out loud, will you stop it? So the Anti-Paladin doesn't take quite as much damage. Well, this is just brilliant. I'm just going to give up now. Might as well. What a pile of shite. Oh, of course these guys will hit. Yeah. Oh, perfect aim. Let's try this again. Okay. She hits. Oh, he hits, sorry. I'm having gender issues, sorry. Yes, he hits. It's going well. Can the Anti-Paladin fuck it up? No! Fantastic. Wow, that's been a while since that happened. Normally that happened with the Doomdrake, let's face it. He would miss every time. Let's get rid of these Goblin Archers. Mango's looking a bit knackered. We really do need to get him some sort of damage reducing artifact, I think. Oh, missing again. Of course. Yeah, he's whenever he is at the target of attacks, he is suffering considerably. I mean, he's looking a bit red in the face. Anywho, let's try and wrap this up. Orcs are taking a lot more damage than usual thanks to that city defense buff. Brilliant. Well, that went on for far longer than anticipated. Oh, it's Occultist. Now, should I do a male or a female voice?
Our scouts have spotted the undead everywhere on these lands. Bethrezen must be protected from harm.
Thank you, Occultist, for stating the blatantly obvious. What to do now? I really wasn't expecting the party to be damaged so much just by some reasonably trivial troops. And I've spotted another threat. Let's see what we've got here. Scyther. Let's just pretend that's it, so ploppy. Doomdrake, Warlock, Zombie. This is looking like one of the main parties. That Doomdrake's ready to level up as well, which is muy scary. What to do? Let's see if we can get people healed up here. Oh, it only costs 77 gold to heal up Mango. It's cheaper, twice the price. Anti-Paladin's going to cost 276. How much is the Gargoyle going to cost? 142? I think we're going to have enough money. Well, slightly short, are we? No! Got 5 left over. Marvellous. So now then, what we're up against here? Doomdrake damages everyone. Scyther, not entirely sure what his level is. Must be reasonably high considering he's managed to level up these 3 dudes. So let's see what spells we have at our disposal. How much mana do we have? 1100. Oh god. Spellbook's looking rather blank indeed. Let's see what we have available to us. I think it's only Infernal Mana that we have. No, we've got some Runestone and Death. This is splendid. Let's have a look at the tier 3 level of spells. I'm not sure if I've showed you these before, so let's have a quick run through of them. Sanctuary renders the target party invisible until they perform an action. Fantastically useful if you simply want your units just to traverse the lands, as it were, unhindered by spells. You know, obviously the enemy lords don't know where your unit is in order to cast spells on them. I'm not entirely sure if this applies to spells which are area based. May have to test that at one point. Divs Nocte replenishes is basically the same as that shadow spell we had in for the Undead campaign in Sacred Lands. Horatius depletes 100% of the target moving points, paralysing it for 1 day. Can be potentially very useful. You could use that to render Sir Ploppy, the Undead Death Knight there, completely unusable. But you know, we'd have to face him eventually, so we're going to have to focus on that. Mentor Potens inflicts 50 points of mind-based damage to target units, and Maledicare? Maybe, I don't know. All units in the area have 25% less chance to hit. That's right, all units in the area. It's an area effect spell. You don't have access to Tier 4 spells yet, so it looks like it's going to be the only spell that can actually do some damage. Which would be Mentor Potens. I can't see any of these spells helping us in this situation. And we should have enough mana to actually cast the spell once we've researched it, so let us do just that. And get a little bit of castage on the go. Lovely. Nice little fiery whirlwind there. Let's have a look at them. Okay, not bad. Obviously want to get rid of the Warlock first of all. Oh, let's go for it. Laudamus Ignis, yes. Use that as your battle cry, not just this. Gobbledygook, which you say there. Okay, so if the Doppelganger takes on the appearance of the Warlock, he's going to do death damage, and these guys are immune to it, so that's a no. Probably would have been best to get him on the front line and replicate the anti-paladin, so I'm going to have to go for Mango. Now, let's see what level Scythar is. Level 4. 80 damage, wow. This could be a problem. Let's concentrate on you. Our replicated Mango can be the one that takes down the Warlock. And, Christ knows what we're going to do here. I'd like to get rid of this Death Knight. Hopefully our anti-paladin gets to go first. Oh, he's going to run. No running for you, sir. The undead don't run. It's pathetic. Doomdrake's going to try and run. So let's see if we can get rid of him. It's not looking good because our anti-paladin can't reach him. So we'll just try and whittle him down as much as possible. He's going to leg it. Yeah, he's going to have to take on the zombie. Yeah, he's gone. But he's not going to get far because the leader's dead. And whenever your leader dies, your whole party takes a massive movement point penalty. I mean, it's huge. It's like traversing over water. It's so bad. Lovely. Good. That went really well. Absolutely no damage at all to anyone. Although we are probably going to get some spells cast on us now because they know where we are. Although they knew where we are before. So they had some units warped in. Anyway, I'm digressing. Let us move Mudcrab a little bit further up. So I think you were going to investigate around here. My little thiefy friend. There's nowhere for you to go down there. All these routes are rather blocked off. I'll move you further up anyway. That's where you're of most use to us. And Bethrezen, I may move you further up. I'm going to keep you there for now, because without Bethrezen, these cities are very rather well unguarded at all. Really, I didn't think we had anything in the city defences, so that kind of takes care of that issue. So let's end our turn. Now, those couple of battles went on for far too long. We've got the question to cover, of course. Let's have a quick look at it. It's a bit of an interesting one. What I'd like to hear, or what I'd like to hear from yourselves, is if you had to create... Yes, Spy is dead. If you had to create your own faction unit, i.e. if you were tasked with creating a unit for any of the factions, legions, empire, blah blah blah, what would it be? And what would its abilities be? It can be an extension from one of the current Upgrade trees. You can have your own upgrade tree, own upgrade unit. That would be lovely if you could tell me. I appreciate this may not stimulate quite as many responses as usual because it's probably rather in depth, but you know, if you're as big a fan of Disciples, then of course you're going to have your own opinion on what kind of troops they should have. Now, we obviously can't see what's in here anymore. Our thief is too far away to infiltrate a spy, so I think we're going to need a new one. Can you reach? Yes, you can. Brilliant. Infiltrate, thank you. And what do we have? It's obviously a Lich Queen, but ha 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 ha. That's crap. Smahel. Yeah, that'll go down very nicely indeed. But what we're going to have to do first is... Don't want him to go for the rod planter, that would be a waste of movement points. I'll get him to take on Smahel first. You know what, let's do this, just for a laugh. Have our very own Lich Queen. There she is. Female necromancers live after death. As the dreadful Lich Queen, their unholy knowledge allows them to use staves and scrolls. Nice upgrade from the portrait we had in Sacred Lands. However, I do take issue with this one because it does look like there's a pair of man's hands coming behind and grabbing her breasts, which of course is of great concern, which probably explains the expression she has on her face. She also has a couple of testicles on her shoulders, possibly belonging to that man. It might be a giant, you never know. They're all very horny. Anyway, I digress. Again, let's get rid of her. And Mango should be able to get rid of one of these guys. Probably going to be the Initiate, as that's a big chunk of their damage dealing abilities gone now. Oh, he's going to take a swing. Good for him. Ordered, fantastic. I'd love to see that. Haha. Yeah, go for the gargoyle, you fool. And that's the end of you. You should transform back. Let's see how much experience we get. 32. More than I was expecting, just for standard basic troops. And let's move on to... see if we can get this Doom Drake. That should be enough. Yep, that's the one. Take on Mango's form. And this should go down very nicely indeed. Provided everyone hits. Good. Could be a decent amount of XP just from a Doom Drake. 83! Wow, that's a lot more than I was expecting. Not that I'm complaining, of course. And we get his loot. Silver ring. Oh god, was that it? Fine. Better than a slap in the face. Bethrezen, you can just stay there. We've whittled away all our money on that other... what was it? Thief, wasn't it? Yeah. Send Mudcrab up and round here. I suspect we may be sending her towards where the undead forces are warping in. But at least she's gone somewhere. She was looking a bit bored. Are we done? We are. There we go. Let's see what happens. Yep, she's going to run off. Oh. Oh, damn it. I didn't quite see her. I could really do with a shop popping up. What's the one round here? I know we had a mage tower there. That's no good to us. I really need a shop that I can sell, where I can sell all these valuables and get probably another city defender. Maybe able to say hello to Bzik, or however you pronounce it. I do apologise if I pronounced that wrong. It's going to be our city defender anyway. For this mission, of course. Oh, that's as far as you're going. Yeah, you can just sit there. You can grab that. Weakness scroll. I'm not even going to give that to Mango. It's pretty pointless. No, nothing else up there. Now, let's see if we can sneak past this rod planter. We can. Oh, didn't even press start control. My skills are that great. Oh, I don't even need control, Brian. That looks like another Death Knight, is it? Where the hell are all the shops? Just want a shop. My kingdom for a shop. Ooh, Templar. And Aurangzeb. Oh, poo, I've used all my movement points now. Might as well keep going, let's face it. We'll go over. Ah! Ah, damn it, he's one movement point short. Bollocks. I could reload and auto-save, but that would be a little bit save scummy of me. What I am going to do though is, because this looks like the main area where our undead friends are going to start invading, let's move Bethrezen up so we can start defending that area. Got a suspicion that she's going to have enough move points to claim that gold mine, but there's not much I can do about that at the moment. She's very sad. What can I do with you? Oh, you can just stay there actually. Everyone else has moved. Yes. End that turn. What I also wanted to do in this episode was just explain why, essentially why I don't actually answer my own questions. You know, as I like to pose you a question in each episode. Main reason being is I do like to stimulate a little bit of conversation in the comments section, so that's mainly why I don't answer my own questions in the main video, just in case you were wondering, of course. Oh, there we go. Not a lot of action there. Obviously move these guys closer. So what I'm wondering is, once we've moved Mango to the shop... Damn it, can you not get there without... Can I press control and get into the shop without fighting anyone? Oh, we can. Magnificent. Right, let's get rid of all this shite. Ring, you can very much have my ring. Lovely. You can have all three of them. Tone of Arcanum. No, I'm not liking that. It's a waste of time. Talisman of Restoration. No, you can have that. Scroll. No, 15 points of death damage. It's no good. I'm not really bothered about any of these orbs. Emerald's not worth very much at all. Can we sell this? No. I'm not interested in buying such an item. Fine. Orb of Vigor. 80 gold coins. I might hang on to the Living Armor Scroll. Ooh! Honor of Speed. That wasn't quite as exciting as I made it out to be. You can't equip banners anyway, so I think I'm going to leave that. Slightly tipped. No. We can find something much better just in some of the ruins. Now, can you get back to take on another Zythar? Ooh, we've got a Skeleton Warrior. Backline's not looking too threatening. And there's a fighter there, so he's not brilliant. Can we get there first, though? Yes, it does look like we can get there. So, let us prepare with some Mentor Potens. I think we can probably get a thief up there as well, can we? He's got to kind of go through the Rod Planter. Unless we can, with Power of Control, once again. You know when I said I don't need control? Oh god, he's not going to have move plants. Damn. He does though. Swarm them with thieves. We'll get a bit of poison. Marvellous. Look at that. Look at the redness. Where's Bethrezen? You are there. Can you take on the Rod Planter? No. We'll get you reasonably close. And... Well... It's all going a little bit... Well, kind of pear-shaped. We're holding our own. Kind of got the passage covered. We are being invaded by a Rod Planter on the near the capital, though. How will we fare, though? I'm afraid we've run out of time for this episode, so we're going to have to wait. And we'll see how things unravel in the next exciting episode. So I'll see you then, Questers.